It's a nondescript building tucked into the back of a shopping center parking lot just off Route 23 in Waverly. And it is a busy, cash-only operation. How much cash?
Well, it charges, first time is $200, and after that, it's $180 a trip, once a month.
And how does it work?
Write your prescription every month, give you a 28-day supply.
Most patients wanted nothing to do with me. And a man who identified himself as a worker here.
What is the name of the doctor here? Do you know?
Yeah, but I can't tell you. I ain't gonna tell you.
A lot of people think it's pretty easy to come in here and get a prescription.
No, they're wrong.
When a clinic employee refused to even identify the doctor, we didn't expect to get an interview. But we were wrong.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brumfield.
I told Dr. Brumfield what I'd heard about this clinic.
That you can go in there, you can claim you have a back problem, you get a cursory examination to get your blood pressure taken, and you can get a prescription for a pretty strong narcotic. And you go back every month and you pay cash and you can get it again and again.
Okay. First of all, I don't do a cursory exam. We do a complete exam here. Second of all, yes, it is cash only because that's how the owner wants it, although because of the recent problems, we are in the process of applying for insurances.
By recent problems, he's referring to that DEA raid that closed the first clinic owned by the same Portsmouth businessman who opened this clinic just a month later.
When you knew the history of the former place, that it was shut down because of DEA violations, did you say to yourself, what am I getting myself into? It's owned by the same people. I'm going to have these same people at my door trying to get prescription medication. Did you ever say to yourself, this could be really problematic for me?
Yes, I did say that. And yes, there was a time I actually left this clinic for about a month or so because I had a conversation with a DEA agent. Ultimately, I have found that the owner is a legitimate businessman. I do not believe he's doing anything illegal or illicit here.
Dr. Brumfield says he does all he can to make sure the people who get his prescriptions for powerful narcotics really need them.
Can this be a prescription that goes on month after month after month? If I get a prescription...
Not without proof.
Okay, and how do they prove to you that they have back pain?
An MRI or a CAT scan or some type of proof that there is something wrong. It would be much easier if we had some test that we could do to tell whether patients have pain. We don't have any such test.
You think sometimes you might be taken advantage of by people who
I have
fake?
No doubt. I have no doubt that I can be taken advantage of. I know that it happens. I wish I could say that it doesn't, but unfortunately it does. I mean, I try to do everything that I can to eliminate patients that are not legitimate paying patients. I do a drug screen on every patient every time that they come into this clinic. I do an exam on everybody. I do pill counts on patients. I do everything I can to try to stop problems with patients abusing medication. A lot of times I feel more like a policeman than I do a doctor.
How many patients do you think you see here a month?
In a month, I'm roughly 30 or 40 patients a day, 2 days a week, 300 and so.
That's just 2 days a week. He says he has a family practice in Huber Heights, but also works at a pain clinic in Columbus, owned by the same Portsmouth businessman. As you have heard, the doctor acknowledges that some of his patients lie about their pain. And he also says he knows some patients doctor shop, and some divert drugs to the streets.
There is a big problem in prescription medicines being diverted. A big problem, I know that. It's the bigger problem right now than heroin, cocaine, and ecstasy combined. We have a problem in this country. I would like to see it better controlled. I don't know how to do that.